Obviously very pleased, very professional performance. I thought the lads took on board, and we worked hard all week at training on certain aspects of it, and I thought our play at times tonight was very good. So now obviously we're very pleased because Richmond are a very, very good team, and they obviously cause teams problems, so it's a great win for us, and great credit to the players. I thought they worked really hard tonight.
What about that set piece, finally having a real solid performance on that? Enrique said it was something he had been working on with Tarek in practice. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, no, obviously it's something that we've spoken a lot about, and it's something we continually speak about. Not just set pieces, there's obviously lots of things that we speak about and go into detail, but obviously it's very pleasing to score from a set piece. Considering the amount that we've had and considering the amount of conversations we've had, it's nice to be stood here saying, okay, great, we got a goal from one, so it was nice.
What about the success with Berg's cross to Fondy? It looks like, obviously that's something I think people anticipated that they'd link up a lot, but that play was pretty solid. Yeah,
I think it starts, if you check, it starts on the left-hand side, great switch of play, and then Berkey obviously great cross, great finish from Matt. And, the work rate from Matt and from all the players tonight was exceptional. You look at how disciplined we were in our performance. I thought it was really pleasing to see.
Looked like Richmond was really, especially early on, they had all 11 guys behind the ball. They were really sitting back, waiting on you to.
Yeah, and that's the danger, because they make things very difficult for you. And on our pitch, where it's not very big, it's certainly a conundrum that you need to solve. It was something that we knew they were going to do, so we tried to prepare everyone for that and tried to make sure that we could maybe do some things that will create problems for them. So Richmond have been very successful over the years, and I'm sure they'll continue to be, because they're a very good team and they're very disciplined in how they approach the game as well.
So 9 goals in 2 games and a victory over a team that's ahead of you in the table. What kind of statement is this from you guys?
Oh yeah, look, it's head down and drive on. Yeah, we're pleased, but big game again next Saturday, so another good week's training behind us, and then let's look to Charlotte. Obviously we're pleased with the performances, which is great, but we're not going to get carried away, that's for sure.
They have a big, strong point man and Matthew Delicate up there at the top, but he was kept pretty quiet tonight. What was your reaction to the way the defense?
Yeah, no, that obviously was very pleasing. We spent a lot of time, working on that with the defenders, and we're aware of what Matthew's strengths are, and obviously then Yoisley coming on as well at half time. They're the 2 big physical boys, but I thought that the back 4 coped admirably. But I thought it's very difficult tonight to stand and say one player was excellent. I thought the whole team were very disciplined and phenomenal in their approach.
Was there any discussion with you and the guys in the locker room about Callahan for Richmond? He's the guy that took out the guy.
No. Yeah, for us it's about being professional. You take the emotion out of it. You deal with what's in front of you. And I thought the lads gave a first-class performance and were very, very professional, which is what we all hope and expect them to continue.
2 terrific performances back-to-back at home. How close is the team right now to where you want them to be?
We're pleased. There's still aspects of our play that I look at and think, okay, that needs a bit of work. But I'm always going to be like that. I'm always looking to push the lads as far as I can get them. We've got a really good group of players. They're very talented and they work extremely hard. And I've said this a few times. I couldn't be happier with the group that we have. Their attitude and their application has been first class. And for us, it's about maintaining those standards and trying to push it each week. Can we do a little bit better? And individually, can we get them to get a little bit better? And can we improve them? So there's lots of things that we always sit back at and analyse and go through. And we're pleased, obviously, having won tonight, because Richmond are a tough team to beat, and it puts us ahead of them and gives us now a 2-point gap behind Charleston with a game in hand. So it puts us in a good position. So.
Last question.
So there's also big news this week about the affiliation with Orlando ending. Do you have any comment on that?
For us, it's big news, but the affiliation has changed from an affiliation to a cooperation agreement. The relationship we have with Orlando, we're all very close. We've got a great relationship with Orlando. They're coming down to play here in August. So whether it's called a cooperation agreement, whether it's called an affiliation, for me, it'll be much of a muchness. I'm sure things will be the same. A great relationship with everyone there in Orlando, so for us it's not that big of a deal, because I think the language just changes, but the partnership will still be there.
I got one more question. When is your hat or you going to get